Nerf this!
Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. I do my best to answer all of those. So I'm here with you today to get you another war-based video. This one is from our CWL placement war match with One Hive. This base held up 4 times to Town Hall 10 attackers from One Hive. Excellent attackers over there. So this is a really good base. And then finally they ended up having to dip it with the Town Hall 11. So they never did clear this one with the Town Hall 10. So like I've said before, if you've ever seen any of my other base videos, you know, best way to copy a base if you're going to is have a screenshot of it on one device. You know, that way you can zoom in or whatever you need. And then build your base on another device. Have Clash of Clans open and build it so you can just, boom, 4 walls, you know what I mean? So you can build it like that. So back when I had the luxury of copying bases, that was how I did it and always worked well for me. So this is a really good one. I'm going to show you guys some replays. You get to kind of see the natural progression that they were thinking of as they had more and more info on it. And, you know, we're able to formulate a little bit better attacks, but still end up falling short. So go enemy team. We'll take a look at 38. I believe this was the fresh hit on the base just because of the style of attack that they used. We're seeing a lot more hounds in CWL, so a lot of times that'll wreck your kill squad value. So Sui Lalo is one of the ways that people are addressing that on a fresh hit. So you're using that, he's using that blimp to try and cut out a section of the base and pull the enemy CC as well. Seeing if that enemy CC, it does happen to be a hound and a loon, say, or a hound and a wizard. You know, the air troops with the blimp and the loons won't even draw that hound out. You won't even have to deal with it. It'll only draw out, you know, troops that can target air troops. So on this one happens to be 2 witches and a baby dragon. If you're going to use this base, I would recommend also using this CC. So everything, even down to the war CC used on it, is definitely calculated to defend that particular base. So if you're going to use a base, I would definitely make sure you get a recommendation on what war CC to use as well. So it doesn't get much value on his Sui because of the CC that comes out. You know, he's probably, with the style of attack he used, he was hoping it was a hound loon in that CC. You know what I mean? Hoping nothing popped out. Didn't have to deal with it. Was going to get more value from that. Was going to get more value from his heroes. So that those double witches can be really difficult to deal with on a CC kill. Even with the poison, sometimes the witches will walk around the frickin' poison and not even get him at all. And that's kind of what happened there. You see, one witch is still alive and really kept the heroes from getting any value over there. So coming in, and you know, since he didn't get the value that he wanted from the Sui hero over there on the left hand side, this one's gonna fall way short. And honestly, it's a good base design for anti-air. He's got all the air defenses offset on the right side of the base, all the wizard towers offset on the left side of the base. So unless you're able to take out some of those wizard towers on entry, you know what I mean? It's really difficult because you're not going to have your hounds are not going to be able to tank all those wizard towers, and your loons just aren't going to be able to get through it. So those are the anti-air features on this base. Let's go to ×2 it. We know it's not enough, not even close. 3 wizard towers left up at the end of this. This rate's not even close. All right, so let's go into our next attack. Once they see it's a small CC, a mixed CC, I'm like, all right, we'll come in with some hog-based attacks. You know, so the next one that tries on it's going to be a queen charge hog attack. You know, which can definitely work on this CC, but you got to place that poison correctly. Dude, I'm going to the wrong one here. Let me figure out what the heck I'm doing. We're going to go enemy team, 35 hit. All right, enemy team, 35's hit on RLD, replay number 2. I think I replayed replay number 1 instead. I think that's what happened there. Brought us to a whole wrong base. Anyways, let's go. Yeah. So he's going to do a queen walk starting down from the top area there. Now, he uses some Valks to set the funnel. Unfortunately, they're going to go in and draw that CC prematurely, all right? And, you know, that can be a design feature on the base. When that CC can actually be pulled from the edge like that, that's taken into consideration with what you're using in your CC. So sure enough, if you see, one of those witches stayed out of that poison entirely, and it really holds up the queen. He goes in and gets his kill squad in there, but it's just not getting any value. Not with that queen. She's going to walk now. All those other buildings have been cleared. It really threw off his attack. So, that's part of the design of the base, and that's part of the, the CC, war CC that he uses there. And if you also look at this little dead space right here with this one little wall piece, so this is like kind of the preferred entry on kill squads or queen chargers or any of that stuff. And that dead space right there means there's no building right there to draw your troops further in. And you guys are going to see that on the next attack. Just another little design feature of this base. When there's dead space there, it's a lot more difficult to get your queen to go inside the base. So, alright, so his queen didn't go in. This one obviously didn't go very well. So we know this one's wrecked. Didn't get the enemy queen. You know what I mean? And so she's going to eat the hogs. So with that, let's go on to the next hit. This one, they're going to do a wrecker hog attack. Which, if I would have seen this base scouted, known as in the CC, that would have been my read too. I would have done a wrecker hog attack too, I believe. Let's see how this goes for him. Definitely difficult to build the funnel for this entry right here. You'll see some inset, really high hit point building over here, 2 archer towers, some cannons all covering this area where you could be making an easy funnel. He gets it accomplished, though. He parks a golem on one archer tower and sneaks 2 loons in there while that golem is tanking it. So he gets that funnel definitely established there very well. Unfortunately, it takes a little bit of time, so his golem's pretty well melted by the time he gets that wrecker into the base, but that wrecker's coming in with full health. And he's got heroes. Looks like they're going to go in at this point. Has the poison down in the enemy CC. Still manages to miss one of those witches a little bit on that poison. And look at this. Look at the queen now. Not going into the base. Because that dead space I was telling you about, it's difficult to get her to go in right there. Is another nice design feature of this base, like I've been saying the last couple ones. So she's going to walk around. I mean, she grabs a little bit more value, but not the kind of value she would have got if she was in there behind the kill squad. You know what I mean? So it doesn't get as deep a push as he was planning on getting. Still possible, though. He got the queen. He got the enemy CC down. Didn't quite cut the defensive ring, and that sucks. But he at least has a path through most of the core of the base. Those hogs coming through, losing some off to the edge where they're not getting covered by that heal. And those are going to get killed. He's got, lots of good traps around the edge, away from the wizard towers, away from the other splash damage buildings. So the areas where he's got his bombs are not areas where you're normally going to be using a heal. And that makes it really difficult to heal hogs. And look at that. He came in there with like 26 hogs. He healed them the whole way through, and they still couldn't handle it. They hit some springs in there. They hit a bunch of skellies in there. Just a well-designed base. He knows that if somebody's going to use a kill squad, where they're going to use it. And he's got all his traps, away from that. Excellent design on the base. Not even close on that one. So, congrats RLD Reggie, man, for building another great base. This guy builds a lot of good ones, honestly. He's a really good base builder. You usually always see him getting some defenses, so I'm happy to share this one with you guys, of course, like always, as soon as he gives me permission and as soon as he is completely done using the base. So got to be fair to my clan as well. So if you guys didn't get the screenshot before, there it is right now. Go ahead and grab that screenshot, and a lot of guys will tell you to change up your traps and Teslas and stuff like that. I don't, though. That's a lot of what makes the base great. So if you have the luxury of running a copied base, I wouldn't change the traps, man. I wouldn't. I would use the same CC. I would use the same trap locations, because that's all part of what makes this a really good base. So, but I'm happy to be able to share it with you guys. And thanks again, Reggie. If this video is released, obviously you gave me permission. So thanks, buddy. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Nerf this!